No wiring necessary, and that's why I love this guy right here, the Guardian Angel Kayak Light Kit and Marine Mount. And I'm going to walk you through how to install this. And so whether you're out early mornings, low light conditions, or into the evening, even night fishing, having navigation lights, having lights in general isn't just smart. It's really essential for safety. So I'm going to walk you through the specs on these guys and how to install them on your kayak. Let's hop in. First, let's start with the Kayak Light Kit. Let me show you everything that you get inside of it. So you're going to get your rechargeable lights. This is going to be your all-around light. This is going to be your bow light. It's also going to come with remote control with magnetic mount. These are all rare earth magnets. And then it's going to come with two of these. So these are going to be your wearable magnetic mounts. And so you can do more with these and just put them on your kayak. Say you're working on a car or something, stick this on the bottom of your hat. And then you have some lights. I don't know why you use this one, but you could definitely take it off and put this one on, and you can have a light so you can work on things. And that comes with this magnet, or you can stick it on the inside of your shirt or whatever it is. These things are super strong. It also comes with kayak magnetic mounts, and these are 3M, and so we're going to attach these in just a moment. I'll show you where to do that. And then it comes with two of these, which are tethers. And so if you are afraid of losing your light, you can tether this off to your kayak in case you do get a direct hit. Look at that. It's like going through my finger and still tight. So the beauty of these lights, it's controlled by this. So I can turn them both off. I can turn the bow on. I can turn the stern on. Turn off, turn both on. I can get the top to turn on. I can get that to blink. I can turn down the power. It's bright. You got your max, your high, your medium, and then your low. And so of course you're going to get the most distance on your low, and on the high you actually don't get that long. But for me, I don't fish a whole lot in the morning. I don't do a lot of night fishing. If you did a lot of night fishing, you can just open this up and you can run a direct power in there if you're doing night fishing all night long. Now, when it comes to battery life, I actually did an interview at ICAST with the owners of Guardian Angel. So I'm going to get to that in just a little bit. Really quick, you might be wondering, especially if you're new to boating or new to kayaking, why are the different colors? Well, the U.S. Coast Guard navigation light rules are designed to prevent collisions on the water by helping boaters understand the position, the direction, and the status of other vessels on the water, especially at night or low visibility. And so for motorized vessels, red and green bow lights, side lights, the red light is mounted on the port side, the left side of the boat. The green light's mounted on the starboard or the right side of the boat. And these lights shine from directly ahead to 112.5 aft on the respective side. So the purpose of this is when another vessel sees these lights, they can determine the boat direction, right? If you see green, right, the boat is passing left to right and you have the right of way. If you see red, the boat is passing right to left and you should give way. And if you see both red and green, right, you're looking at the boat head on. So if your kayak is not under power, if you're paddling only, you are treated as an unpowered vessel and you only need to have a white light when anchored. However, you may choose to have an all-around light on at all times because you're going to be moving pretty slow, and it's completely up to you. Now, if you really want to get someone's attention, you can strobe your light, right? And this will definitely get their attention. They'll definitely see that. So if you're the kayaker, the Kayak Light Kit's going to be great. However, if you want to get that all-around light up behind you and up above you so people can see it 360 degrees, you're going to also need the Marine Mounting Kit, which is going to be this guy right here. So they're really easy. They're stainless steel, so they're going to last you. And you basically just put them together, and then you will receive a tube mount. So this is going to be the mount that goes on top of this. And essentially what you do is take that light, the all-around light, and rare earth magnet, and you can kind of direction this however you want. And so this goes on top. Now, this is what I wanted to show you. If it starts doing this right there, that's too much play, and it's too much play because it's on upside down. So go ahead and take that off, flip it over, top, and then there will be no play whatsoever. So just know you have that on upside down. So once you have this all set up on the height that you want it set up at, it will look like this, but it also comes with a Guardian Angel flag and a stopper. And so the Guardian Angel flag, it's not one of those things that will kind of droop when there's no wind. To give it a lot more visibility, it's pretty stiff. And so what you want to do is take the stopper, put it on here, and put the flag on. So, and there you have it. Now on the bottom, this is how you're going to mount it to your kayak. It's actually going to come with a universal marine mount, which looks like this. Your T-bolts come like this. and just run them on the bottom side and twist those both on. Pretty easy. All right, simply run your T-bolts along the mount. Tighten them up, nice and tight. There you go. Then take your light, and there you have it, folks. All right, now for the front. And so this right here, what you might wonder, why does it stick out like that? Well, that is for the tether. So wherever you want the tether side to be, you want to put that. So I'm going to put it toward, probably toward the back. So I'm going to tether off here. It's also good to kind of position this with a light on it, especially if you got a bunch of stuff up here. And so I want it right in the middle. Boom. A little pressure. And there you have it. So now what you do with the controller. So you can do a variety of things. You could stick it on here, have the controller sit there. You can find a place on the inside, out of the way. But for me, I have a DIY kind of drawer here that I made for my P127, and it's metal. So it sticks right to it, out of the way. And I can just reach under here and turn on my bow and stern lights without having to get up and turn around and go up there and get them. So the beauty of these lights, you can cross-utilize them across a lot of different maybe activities that you do, or you like working on the car. And so they have the snap latch, right? So you can put this on some type of molly and that'll be snap that into place. They have the jaw clip, and so same thing. They have a universal clip, right? Just clip this whatever you like. Good to go. They have, if you like to cycle as well, they're going to have the bike rail rubber strap. Kind of goes around. Put your light on that. And then they have this guy, the rotatable rail strap mount. Once again, wrap it around. Maybe you have a Hobie, you want to put it on a bar mount for whatever reason, and you put your lights on that way. All right, so now let's get into battery life. I interviewed the owner at iCast, and this is what he has to say about batteries. You gotta understand, this is the micro series that comes with the Kayak light kit. They also have the upgraded series, gonna have longer battery life. And also let's talk a little bit to the durability. So let's hop into that. What's the runtime on full power, non-strobe for the big one against the micro?
On the max setting here?
Yep, right there.
So this is almost 2 hours.
Okay.
On this one, this is gonna be more like 1 hour.
Got it. If you dial them back,
right,
you get up,
yeah,
3-4 hours.
Yep. So on the high setting, you're getting about 2 to 3 hours on this. In the medium setting, you're getting about 4 to 5 hours. On the low setting, it's going to be about 8 to 9 hours.
Charge time?
So charge time on this one from dead to full is about 1:50. On this one, it's about 1:30. And then they both use a Type-C quick charger, so you just plug them in.
So say if you're fishing all night, you want light all night, you can actually just run external battery bank as a Type-C,
you could
run it down your backyard pole, and you're good to go.
Yep, if you're out all night.
All night. So Chadwick, I was watching a bunch of your videos about a month ago on how beefy these things are.
Oh yeah.
I saw trucks run them over. I've seen guys literally take them down on rocks and go boom.
Oh yeah.
Still lighting up. You got some who's been sitting in water for days on end in the mud. Who put them in the grill? Is that you?
No.
Someone stuck it in a grill, Jake.
Yeah.
No,
we saw lots of fire guys, and they wanted to, they're always asking about the heat rating, so we wanted to show that, yeah, they absolutely can work in a fire. They can work underwater. And these devices, actually, this is, I think, this guy, this is his 27th trade show, and this guy doesn't have as many, but he's got, I think, 16 trade shows under his belt. We use the same devices over and over at each show.
Yeah.
In terms of the durability, we take that very seriously. We always want to make sure we're building the best products that we possibly can. I personally hate junky products. I see a lot of junky products out in the market. So we do everything we can to engineer these to be as strong and as durable as possible.
Now, if you're someone who is proactive about their safety, I have the video for you with over 180,000 views, 11 kayak fishing mistakes that can take your life. Check that out right there. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.